Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Selamat pagi, Ibu Bapak. On behalf of the Faculty of Medicine Universitas Gadjah Mada, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for many friends that coming far away. We have 3 friends from Nepal. We have 2 friends from Uganda, and we have 2 friends from Belgium. As well as we also have several friends from outside Gadjah Mada University. We invite 10 people from different various faculty in Indonesia. From Sumatra, this is the very west island of Indonesia. And also we have representative from Kalimantan. We have also representative from Java. We have also one friend from Makassar, as well as from Nusa Tenggara and Kupang. Dearest colleagues, LINKCAT is a network funded by Belgian government. It has been funded since 2008. And since then, since the establishment, LINKCAT had done many educational activities. The main activity of LINKCAT is annual meeting that done one a year, and the place is always moving from one country to another country. For the first time, it is in Belgium, and then it's ever in Morocco, South Africa, Yogyakarta, and then Ecuador, and then also Peru and India as well. So the annual meeting of LINKCAT has already done several times. Since few years ago, LINKCAT, where LINKCAT has an executive committee, the executive committee decided together with the LINKCAT member that annual meeting is not enough. There should be thematic meeting. That's why since several years ago, LINKCAT, besides holding annual meeting, also holding thematic meeting. One of the meeting is, for example, e-learning, and then also thesis supervision, and then also any kind of educational intervention like adult learning methodology. And because LINKCAT has already done several kind of meeting and several theme of education, I propose to have a meeting, a workshop that focus on educational research. And why this theme is chosen? The first, that it is very common that people say educational research is not my duty. My duty is to teach. My duty is to supervise. My duty is to serve the patient. My duty is doing research in my own area. Educational research is an area that is very often neglected. And there is a criticism. University is a place for doing research and innovation, but university is very, very rare to study about their own business, the education. That's why I'm really proud to introduce this one. The main purpose is to us, our colleague from various departments, to becoming aware that doing research and education is really needed. And it's not only the duty of people like me that purposely, that intentionally choosing medical education as our discipline. This is a duty of every teachers. And we also want to show that doing educational research is actually like doing another research. The approach is quite similar, only the theme and the focus that is different. So I'm very glad that finally LINKCAT supported this activity. I should say that actually we want to attract as many as possible. But because of the budget limitation and budget-wise, we only can support 6 people from Linked members to come here. And then we also, actually it's depend on Gajah Mada how to do the workshop. But we in this institution doesn't want to hold this workshop only for Gajah Mada staff. Because in Indonesia, currently, I don't know next week, we have 85 medical schools. 85. So many medical schools in Indonesia. And because also the budget-wise in this first educational workshop, we only can invite 10 participants outside Gajah Mada to come. Thank you so much as well from for the staff of Gajah Mada that also participate and also register to this workshop. Ibu Bapa, dear college, actually we invite Professor Lambert Square, to come here to become one of the resource person. He agrees to be with us. However, because of logistic and technical reason, unfortunately he cannot come physically here. 2 weeks ago, I met him and I discussed with him, is there still any possibility to support this? And he is very glad to support this workshop by teleconference. That's why during the 3 days workshop, he will be with us and will give several sessions through teleconference. I hope that this method, that is very common, and he already did many workshops using that kind of way, will not reduce the interactivity and the usefulness of the workshop. So again, on behalf of the Faculty of Medicine, thank you very much, and we wish that the 3 days workshop will produce wonderful collaboration, wonderful networking, as well as wonderful awareness on doing educational research. This is my part as Vice Dean. Now my part as course director. So the 3 days workshop actually is introductory workshop. In this first day, first Professor Lambert is going to explain why educational research is needed. And then we have a gallery session. This is just very few examples of educational topic that can be studied. So we're going to walk around the poster. And then we're going to see what kind of theme and what kind of approach that can be done for educational research. And then we will have a coffee break. And after that, Professor Lambert is going to explain again about developing research question. After that, Lai is going to help us, to assist us, to know each other's interests. So, if we see the poster, there are many possibility area in medical education, whether this is teaching learning, whether this is student assessment, whether this is learning resources, whether this is curriculum development, or whether this is staff development or any other innovation in medical education. Each of us has different interests. So through this session, because we come from different countries, different interests, we want to try to possibly having networking to do research together. Yeah. So in the next session, the afternoon session, you will try to identify similar interests. And then under the similar interests, perhaps it will go down to more detailed, different topic. It's also okay. And then based on that, tomorrow we will have a talk again from Professor Lambert in the morning, first session, about the methodology and how to develop the research protocol. after the first session, and then we're going to work with the same people, the people with the same interests. It can be with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, or even working alone. Who knows? Some of us has very specific interests that cannot be shared with others, perhaps. But we hope, because this is a good opportunity for networking, we hope that we could work together. And then working together with the partner with the similar interests will be done until the end of the day for tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be 2 facilitators accompany. So if there is any difficulty, any question, any issue to be discussed, the facilitator will be there. And then on the 3rd day, each group, whether this is very small, 2 people or 3 people, 4 people, is going to present it. And we're going to give feedback to each other. So peer feedback, as well as feedback from Professor Lambert, and as well as from another facilitator. That's the end of the workshop. However, today, because according to the schedule, it will last until 3 o'clock. Yeah? After 3 o'clock, there will be social program. Yeah? We invite participants from outside Indonesia, as well as participants from outside Gajah Mada to join this social program. But we also invite participants from Gajah Mada, but need to, yesterday, Mbak Yuyun, secretary here, tried to confirm whether to follow or not, because usually in the place that we're going to visit is very familiar visit for us. So it's free. For Gajah Mada staff, it's free whether to join or not, but we really invite participants from outside Indonesia as well as from outside Gajah Mada to join it. So we're going to very, very interesting places, and then we'll be ended up with dinner together. Yeah. I hope that this invitation can be responded by all the participants, and all participants can join the social as well as dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, Ibu Bapak, in this occasion, I also would like to introduce the LINKAD coordinators. Laija, can you stand up? Or yeah, yeah. Lai Jiang already been LINKAD coordinator for 4 years, 6 years. 6 years, yes, 6 years. She has a background in higher education study, and she already facilitated many educational workshops done by LINKAD. And in this workshop, she will be one of the facilitators. The other facilitators tomorrow will join with us. Okay, so thank you, Lai. Ibu Bapak, dear colleagues, this is the very brief of the schedule of our workshop. We hope that we already spent our time and dedicate our time for 3 days to follow this workshop. We do hope that finally at the end of the day, at the 3rd day, end of the 3rd day, we can get a good result. Thank you very much and enjoy the workshop. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Gandes. Sounds like interesting and challenging sessions, especially for the social program maybe and dinner tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Bapak dan Ibu, without further ado, to initiate this workshop, I'd like to ask Dr. Gandes as well as Ms. Lai Jiang to moderate the next session. So I wish you a fruitful workshop and see you. Thank you.
Okay, so the first session will be the session with Professor Lambert, and it's about why educational research is needed. So I would like to ask Mas Yayang to help to connect with Professor Lambert. While waiting for the connection, we can read Professor Lambert CV here. Professor Lambert graduated from Maastricht University. He is a professor in medical education, working in Maastricht for several years, and then since 2011, moving to Flinders University in Australia. So currently he's working in Flinders University.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lambert. Can you hear me clearly? This is Gandis.
I can hear you. Can you see my PowerPoint slides?
Yes, Lambert, that's very clear. So, Lambert, can I tell briefly about the participant this morning?
Yes, please. Thank you, Gandis.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, thank you very much for joining us. Can we see Lambert's face before the PowerPoint?
Yes.
We want to see your face. Yes. I love this room. So here the participants, we have 3 people from Nepal. Can you stand up and say hello? Yep. Yes.
Good morning. Namaste.
Okay. Okay. And then we also have 2 people from Uganda, Lambert. Yep.
Welcome.
Only one. Sorry.
Hello.
Yes, sorry. And one from Ethiopia. Sorry. Yes. And
Good
then
morning.
we also one participant from Belgium. Mickey? Yep.
Goedemorgen.
Yes. Perhaps this is the first time you will see live face.
Yes.
And,
Hi. Nice to meet you.
yeah. Can I also ask participant from Indonesia to stand up, just say hello to Lambert? Yes. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Selamat pagi.
So, Lambert, we have around 37 participants registered for this workshop. I know it's time for you to deliver your session, your material about why is educational research needed. Okay.